Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews, Off Times, Reminiscences. Today we're doing Funeral Oration, who are a band I thought I knew, but I didn't. It was at some other funeral or other. Uh, and this is black metal really that to a degree is timeless. You'll have heard this type of black metal in early days, and ever since. It doesn't get old, but it does possibly get you to reminisce a little bit. But anyway, let's have a little listen. It is a bit of a treat. Let's go.
Sono funebri e lente. Non tremi anche tu nel sentire come il sordo rumore di un mare lontano, il tragico respiro delle tenebre.
And that, folks, is what drew me into this album is the use of the keyboards, and on this track in particular, it bridges that gap between the humorous and the diabolical. Really, it is a I suppose you could say mocking tone to the keyboards, but nonetheless it is a something that buoys you. It raises a smile and lifts the spirit. But it started off in a say timeless fashion, gruff and sort of a little bit black and roll, if you want to put labels on something. But it starts off punchy and sort of leads you into the fun that is yet to come. If the beginning of this video sounded a bit, my speaking sounded a bit far away, that's because the microphone was far away. Of late, I've, for whatever reason, I don't know, but sort of leaving things, I'm surprised the camera's even on, to be honest. But anyway, let's listen to some more of this joy.
La notte intorno a me muta e sepolcrale, si apre come un'alta e oscura cattedrale.
This band for me are pure theatre. They present drama and scenes that sort of get you on the edge of your seat, really. And it is sort of I say over-egged, but the emphasis is strong, and so the vocals, pure theatre, pure sort of in a Shakespearean play, the villain of the piece. That's the sort of voice you'd expect from them, and but there's as much mischief as there is menace in this. Even the album cover, I have to chuckle at the imagery there. It's as if you've got I presume it's a priest, but checking demons for hernias. Who'd have thought it? But anyway, glorious stuff, and it is. It's not pantomime, but it is that sort of theatre that sort of involves you rather than you just watch.
Ascolto che il sudore riga la mia fronte, perché nel buio una mano spettrale mi ha teso un funebre specchio su cui vedo emergere verso di me la mia stessa immagine.
Excuse me, change emphasis and dynamics in this song are worthy of note, I suppose. The reason I say that is because earlier on there was quite a doomy section. Now normally I don't really like doomy bits in sprightly music. I prefer it to be totally separate, and for the sprightly stuff to just carry on regardless. But the thing is, when we're talking about this sort of theatrical music, then it is scene setting, and so whereas elsewhere with other artists where they inject some doomy sections, I'm sort of going, hurry up and get on with it. I want to listen to something faster, please. Here, it just sort of made it all the more enjoyable. And then, of course, when some little bugger broke into the fireworks factory and set light to it, and you got that glorious solo there, all the better. And as I say, I've said many times, and some of you might be bored of me saying it, that solos aren't my thing. But when it's a flowing, dynamic sort of rocket ship sort of solo like that, then yeah, bring it on. Anytime, I will have it. Thank you.
Così patetico e vano, tanta menzogna ribolle sotto il ruolo che accetto, che il disgusto mi prende di essere questo buffone netto. L'angoscia si attacca alla mia carne come un drappo bagnato e la mia mente ondeggia nell'oscurità.
I said at the beginning, I'll probably say it at the end, or near the end, as now, in fact, that sort of cathedral keyboard there is a delight to listen to. It is sort of it's not over the top, but it does sort of give it a grandness and it's almost Phantom of the Opera sort of hamminess in a way, but it's glorious, and it just sort of dance atop the other instruments, and fills me with glee.
Gira fra le tombe, ridacchia sgozzando delle colombe, la sua scheletrica mano afferra il mio mantello. C'è un tribunale in fondo a un sotterraneo, 3 giudici seduti dietro un tavolo di bronzo, sono coperti da un cappuccio purpureo. Davanti alla loro trinità, impreca battendo i denti la sua vergogna, la sua miseria. La loro voce non ha più niente della pietà della terra, e le fosse dei loro occhi sono piene di eternità.
So there you go. That was a hoot, wasn't it? Thoroughly enjoyable, and unfortunately for me, but fortunately for this band and their label, I presume, it's going to cost me some money now. The rest of the album is similarly theatrical, and as I say, it'll be going. Excuse me. It'll have you sort of totally engrossed with it, in a sense of the slightly over the top nature of the characterization, if you like. But anyway, wonderful. Clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.